I guess that Andrew Polly guy never decided to post that milk snake the other day. I don't know why he decided to do that, though. That's a cool record right there. I'm excited to see what that one is. Let's turn this heat map on. Welcome back to the Daily Reptile News. Today is August 18th. What we got going on in this? So we got some... I'm really interested in that record right there, so that's where I'm going to start. We're starting right here today. Who we got? We got a box turtle. Oh, Brian Box is down there. What's up, Brian? That's a bummer. Who would ever... I don't even want to talk about that. We're going to look through the Colorado records real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything of importance. Who are these high elevation guys? Wandering garter, and that's a tall gopher snake. Oh, I guess they are kind of over there by Salida. They're handsome too. Jeez Louise. That's a really nice looking snake, and he might even be too big to show in one frame. I hope you guys can see that. There's a super Northwoods, whatever this is. Corn snake. No. Well, how did that get there? That's wild. So, what? That is absolutely wild. How the hell did that snake get there? That's one of the craziest records we've encountered so far. We got satellite. That's Canada right there. And there's an escaped... Man, there are a lot of lakes in the Northwoods. That is so crazy. That snake is a goner. I want to buy that snake if I could possibly. That is so crazy. Well, that's that's an escape pet. We haven't had one of those on here yet. That's pretty cool. Who we got up here? We got a box turtle. Is this alive? Please be alive. Yeah, look at us. We got a shiny shell and a nose. Let's do the breakdown. Oh my god. 60 crotalus found yesterday. That's a lot of rattlesnakes without question. Let's get these guys symbolized correctly. Or was it? No, it was 10. Alright, well, here's our rattlesnakes for the day. Am I seeing anybody awesome? There's a Southern Alabama snake. Oh, of course it got hit by a car. God. Very big snake, too. It's crazy how big they can get out there. Also, the snake done got hit so hard its rattle popped off. Jeez. Who we got here? We got a Viridis. Is it orange? Not really. Some of the snakes down there get pretty orange. But it is a postpartum female. That's cool. She just had her babies. Atrox. Oh, a Viridis. With a super... Oh my god! What in the absolute... Dude, the Viridis of southern New Mexico are some of, like... It's kind of getting... This is going on Instagram. Oh my god. Caption, check out this cracked Viridis on thank you and good night. Dude. Oh my god. And what's crazy is that's not an like that snake, they do that out there. Wow. Wow. That is such a crazy snake. I need to see that snake. That was the first snake we've encountered on here that has thrown me for an absolute loop. God, there's so many rattlesnakes in Arizona. Let's just go ahead and see if there's any good ones. I mean, there's good ones for sure, but are any of them worth looking at? We've got a Lepidus. Where's that at? I guess we'll look at a Lepidus. I don't even... Oh. I was about to say I don't even know what Lepidus look like down there, but I definitely know what Lepidus looked like down there. They're blue. And then sometimes you don't even get that lucky. Dang. I mean, Yeah, it's a cool snake. It's not my favorite lep of all time, but it's a good snake, I guess. If I was in Arizona and I found it and it was the only thing I found, I wouldn't be upset about that. And then everything else was generalist, lowland, grumpy, biting rattlesnakes yesterday in Arizona. Cool. Who's that? Alright, that is another dead snake. They said it, so we're not going to look at that snake. Here's a wow, that's almost in Washington. Good lutosis. They get really crazy out there. I wish that someday somebody's going to post one of the white ones and we're going to have there's lutosis that far. Jeez Louise, that's a cool rattlesnake. I mean, not that rattlesnake in particular, just all of the lutosis for being so out there. And all right, guys, we're going in. Everybody make sure you got a hand on your wallet. We're in California. Kings Canyon National Park. We got a big woodland fern living lutosis. Handsome snake. Gotta love it. Who else we got? We're going to the bay. We got a Norpac right here. Very dark one, too. Handsome snake right there. The ones that... It's crazy how far south northern Pacific rattlesnakes move on the Sierra. Because you can find them, like, pretty much outside of LA. At least that's where I found... Well, I didn't find mine. Mike found mine. But that's where Mike found mine for me. It's crazy. Another one that is just kind of wild to me is how far how far east Western Diamondbacks show up. I mean, like, that's probably kind of a simpleton take if you live out there, but I don't know. It's just wild that there's Western Diamondbacks so far east in Texas. Looking at another timber real quick. Oh, we're a small. We are a small. Outside of the Noog. Alright, let's look away from the rattlesnakes momentarily and look at something else. Nobody's complained yet about me not looking at stuff, so I guess nobody... Oh, I clicked on the wrong bar chart and it looked crazy. What else did we see a lot of yesterday? There were a lot of Scalopris. One of these days... Scalopris is not going to be the most observed thing on here. That's going to be a crazy day. Scalopris are going to be gray today. We're not even going to really look at them because, yeah, they're out there. You know, we know. They're spiny. That looked too green to me. Or that looked too blue to me. I'm going to have to go with a different gray. There we go. Cool. So there's your Scalopris of the day. We got our Thamnophis of the day over here. Yeah, it's that part of summer where, it's we're also going to get to observe the emergence of baby season here shortly because in the next while, everything on iNaturalist is going to become a young snake. Are there any garters that I feel like looking at? I kind of feel like that might be. Oh, wait, no. That's a Scalopris, not a garter. All right. I need to learn. There's wandering garters all the way the hell out there. What? That's crazy. I mean, I guess I've seen wandering garter snakes like 25 miles from Kansas. But that's crazy. I wouldn't think that they would be so far east over there. Are there wandering garter snakes in Texas? There's a question. I feel like I should know that. But I also don't really care that I don't know that. Who is this? A wandering garter snake? Who we got? Sure enough. We're doing more than one daily wandering garter today. I'm sorry. I have to change this. I can't see that color. This is the part of the video where I find out that I'm actually way more colorblind than I ever thought I was. Alright, hands in your wallets. We're going back to the bay. Wandering garter on the ocean. I mean, not on the ocean, but... in the area of an ocean. Another one. I didn't know they go that far west. That is crazy. Who we got? I don't know which garter snake that is. I don't think that's is that a wandering garter? That is in fact Thamnophis. Sometimes you get one and you just can't tell what it is. I don't know snakes as well as, like, Go herping with Noah. That guy knows snakes. I don't know snakes. I just kind of can point at them. Like, there's a snake. I find them at a... Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was thinking was common garter snake, but I just don't know what's where in a lot of places in a way that some people are like, ha, ha! And I'm like, yeah, but I don't care. I'm a grown-up. I don't need to know about garter snakes. I need to know about king snakes. Speaking of, let's go do the Lamprepeltis count. Lamprepeltis. Oh, that's a cool snake right there. That is a cool snake right there. We've got a southeastern Utah Lamprepeltis on the board today. That is exciting. Lamprepeltis are going to be all black. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, found dead in it. Oh, well, okay. Too bad. Where? Wow, that's a Bear's Ears milk snake right there, right? Wow. That's one of the obscure snakes in the world. Not in the world. That is one of the obscure snakes of that kind in North America. Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna have to give Pat the dial on that one. We've got a black king. Oh, and he's made. You better watch it. That's actually a Shawnee king. Shawnee kings are kind of where black kings and speckled kings meet. I'm gonna say that like I didn't just get it from Noah, but I just got it from Noah. We've got a Jacksonville proper scarlet king snake crawling around. It's funny to me how many times people are on their porch and like, ah, coral snake. Like, actually, no, he's a good guy. He's just being a silly Billy. If you wanna impress some herpers and you see a yellow scarlet king snake, just brush it off and be like, oh, well, it's from Florida. That's where the orange ones come from. I like the white ones. They're from elsewhere. That's how you be elitist. Here's also how you be elitist. Indiana sucks. Yeah, take that, Thomas. We got a North Georgia Eastern milk posted. What's this looking like? It's looking like that. Is that what I think it is? Or was that a misnomer? It was a misnomer. For a moment, I thought we had a Colorado milk snake on the board that I was going to have to give my attention to. We got a Splendida. Yeah, that's a Splendida from over there. If that snake was found in Colorado, I would crap myself. But because it was found here, knob. What? What? No. Yo. Holy shit. That's a cool king snake. And it's always just some individual. Like, I don't mean to say that. That person could be a really awesome herper. Holy God, that's a cool king snake. The Tucson Kings. Are we really calling those California king snakes these days? We're really calling those Cali kings these days. Okay, so in this part of, I mean, I guess I could probably draw a much bigger circle. I'm not really sure where the Tucson king phenotype goes away, but they're obviously named for Tucson. There's some really crazy cool king snakes that show up over there because you get, wow, that was a crazy snake. And there's another one too. Yeah, so that's kind of, I mean, even that's a weirdo one, but that's kind of the Tucson king phenotype where they just kind of get weird, relative to, like, you know, this is like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours east of where that snake was found. And then there's this guy who is like, what a weird snake, man, that's so cool. Anyways, wow. Today was a really good Lamprepeltis day. In terms of obscure Lamprepeltis, what is this? A Caligaster from Austin? Let's look at it. It looks like a baby. It is in fact baby season. All right, who we got? I'm not doing a Nerodia dive today. The Nerodia dive is not interesting enough for me to do every day. Which honestly, when I rolled out of bed today, that's how I felt about this video. But I still did it. We got a Moffat County Hernandez eye. Let's go look at that. they're not really special up there, but they're there, and I love there. So if you're going to be here and they're going to be there, you're going to have to get used to looking at it. Get your thumb away from me. What? I love Hernandez Eye, man. Hernandez Eye are probably one of the great lizards of the world. I'll say that. It's not true, but I'll say it. No, we're not going to look at cornutum. Still. Who's this? We got a regal horn lizard, one of the best lizards. Hot take. Regal horn lizards are cool, but they're not the best horn lizard. And they're definitely not even the best horn lizard in the US. Excuse me, jeez Louise. All right. We've had something of a weird week for Blanesville's horn lizards. In the fact that, dude, seriously, they must just have crazy, that or Californians just are out and about and have their phones on them. I have my phone on me, but I'm not from there. We got a young Hernandez Eye with the date stamp. Okay. We got any northern lizards or anything? No, not really. All right, well, that's cool. Is there anything? You know what we gotta do? Y'all want to do the Hawaii run? Let's go see what marauding lizards are on Hawaii yesterday. I saw Triceros, which is a Jackson's horn lizard. Yeah, we got a Jackson's chameleon. All right, fine. We'll look at some Phelsuma, and we'll look at this dang Jackson's chameleon. Where's the Jackson's chameleon at? Jackson's chameleons are, in fact, cool. And there's probably some Hawaiians over there chewing on a pineapple or something. Ooh, you didn't think about us. Oh, we got a little circular eye. Grouper, hey Grouper, are you awake? Grouper, you got competition. Just letting the grouper man know that if he thinks he's here to mess around, lizards have expectations too, and they're not just to sit there and do nothing. Not actually. We got a green sea turtle. Oh, is it dead? Well, that's too bad. Or is it dead? Oh, well, I hope you didn't want to see a green sea turtle, because if you did, there we go. One of the cool lizards of the world, the gold dust day gecko. I was obsessed with day geckos for a good long while, and then I went and gave up on them. All right, this has been 20 minutes, right? It's been 23 minutes. That's my cutoff. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, and also beware of the reptilian agenda. Thanks.